Hello po, mabuhay! Peace be with us po, and blessed day din po sa ating lahat. At nagbabalik po ang Come and See. Isang pa-prepare nga po, sabihin po natin, Jesus, I trust in you. Okay po. Ngayon po ay nasa 32nd Sunday in ordinary time na po tayo. In our Gospel for today, Jesus said, beware of the scribes who like to go around in long robes and accept greetings in the marketplaces, seats of honor in synagogues, and places of honor and banquets. And they recite lengthy prayers. They will receive a very severe condemnation. Then Jesus observed how the crowd put money into the treasury. A poor widow put in 2 small coins worth a few cents. Then Jesus said to them, Amen, I say to you, this poor widow put in more than all the other contributors into the treasury. From her poverty, has contributed all she had, her whole livelihood. My dear brothers and sisters, inaanyayahan po tayong pagnilayan ang kahalagahan ng pagiging bukas palad. Mayaman man po tayo o mahirap, ang pagiging generous ng isang tao ay hindi nasusukat sa halagang ibinibigay, kundi sa pamamagitan ng taos-puso at bukal sa kalooban. Dahil gusto niyang makatulong at hindi magpasikat. Hanggang po natin ang readings and gospel for this day po.
A reading from the first book of Kings. In those days, Elijah the prophet went to Zarephath. As he arrived at the entrance of the city, a widow was gathering sticks there. He called out to her, "Please bring me a small cup full of water to drink." She left to get it, and he called out after her, "Please bring along a bit of bread." She answered, "As the Lord your God lives, I have nothing baked. There is only a handful of flour in my jar and a little oil in my jug. Just now I was collecting a couple of sticks to go in and prepare something for myself and my son. When we have eaten it, we shall die." Elijah said to her, "Do not be afraid. Go and do as you proposed. But first make me a little cake and bring it to me. Then you can prepare something for yourself and your son. For the Lord, the God of Israel says, the jar of flour shall not go empty, nor the jug of oil run dry, until the day when the Lord sends rain upon the earth." She left and did as Elijah had said. She was able to eat for a year, and he and her son as well. The jar of flour did not go empty, nor the jug of oil run dry, as the Lord had foretold through Elijah. The word of the Lord. A reading from the letter to the Hebrews. Christ did not enter into a sanctuary made by hands, a copy of the true one, but heaven itself, that he might now appear before God on our behalf. Not that he might offer himself repeatedly, as the high priest enters each year into the sanctuary with blood that is not his own. If that were so, he would have had to suffer repeatedly from the foundation of the world. But now, once for all, he has appeared at the end of the ages to take away sin by his sacrifice. Just as it is appointed that human beings die once, and after this, the judgment, so also Christ, offered once to take away the sins of many, will appear a second time, not to take away sin, but to bring salvation to those eagerly wait him. The word of the Lord. A proclamation from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. In the course of his teaching, Jesus said to the crowds, "Beware of the scribes who like to go around in long robes and accept greetings in the marketplaces, seats of honor in synagogue, and places of honor at banquets. They devour the houses of widows and, as a pretext, recite lengthy prayers. They will receive a very severe condemnation." He sat down opposite the treasury and observed how the crowd put money into the treasury. Many rich people put in large sums. A poor widow also came and put 2 small coins worth a few cents. Calling his disciples to himself, Jesus said to them, "Amen, I say to you, this poor widow put in more than all the other contributors to the treasury, for they have all contributed from their surplus wealth. But she, from her poverty, has contributed all she had, her whole livelihood." The Gospel of the Lord.
Our Gospel for today is taken from St. Mark, and let us reflect on, be humble and generous. Ano po bang pag-aari ko o kakayahan ko ang pwede kong ialay sa Panginoon? In today's Gospel po, we are reminded not only to be generous, but also let us be humble. Ano nga po ba ang kaya niyong ibigay o ialay para sa Panginoon at sa kapwa? Ano po ba sa tingin ninyo ang mas madaling gawin? Una, mas madali po bang mag-alay o tumulong ng bukal at buo sa ating kalooban? Mas madali po bang magpakumbaba at magbigay sa kapwa? Mas kalulugan po tayo ng ating Panginoong Diyos kung ang ibibigay po natin ay bukal sa ating puso at hindi dahil lang gusto lang natin sumikat o magyabang. Mas napapalapit po tayo sa Panginoong Diyos kung bukal at taos-puso ang pagtulong natin sa ating kapwa na nangangailangan. Second po, mas madali po bang mag-alay o tumulong para lang sumikat o para mapuri ka? Ang maging kaya-aya sa paningin ng tao dahil ang gusto mo ay sumikat ka. Pinupuri ka, kinikilala ka, dahil lang sa mas malaki ang inaabot mo o naialay mo. Baka po, pang sariling kagustuhan mo lang yan at hindi bukal sa kalooban mo. Sa panahon po natin ngayon, parang mas madali ang magpasikat kaysa magpakumbaba. Hindi po ba importante sa atin ang maging humble or generous? Huwag po natin sanayin ang ating sarili na kaya tayo nag-aabot o nagbibigay ay dahil lang gusto lang natin maging sikat at magyabang. Let us be humble and generous because we want to help our neighbor. We can. Just don't think only of personal welfare and popularity. Let us ask ourselves, what can I sacrifice or let go of today that will deepen my relationship with Jesus? Mas napapalapit po tayo sa Panginoong Diyos kung tayo po ay humble and generous. Like the widow in our gospel, we must give generously out of love and gratitude for what we have been given. Maniwala, magtiwala, wag lang hiling. O Diyos, ilayo mo kami sa kahirapan at haplusin ang aming puso at isip upang makapag-alay kami ng may kababaang loob at pagmamahal sa aming kapwa. We praise and thank you. Protect us and guide us, Lord. Amen. Thank you for watching, my dear brothers and sisters. Maraming salamat po at God bless po sa ating lahat.